You're welcome back to the show. This is GH Today, and I am Sewami here. I'm joined in the studio by Elder Patrick Apienti Sapong. He's in charge of Area 70, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Mavis Kaze Amfo, Organization Advisor, Ghana, Accra and West, and Accra West Coordinating Councils, and Samuel Apiakubi, the Family History Operation Manager. You're all welcome. So tell us quickly, what is the Family Search? What is it about?
Thank you very much, Sarah, and a very good morning to your viewers. So, Family Search actually started in 1894 as a very small society called the Genealogical Society of Utah. And the purpose of this society was to learn about the ancestors, get to know their family history. And so what started in 1994 as a small group of people doing family history has now grown to become one of the largest family history and genealogical societies in the world, serving over 230 countries around the world, with a website that hosts more than 100 million users. And so that is what Family Search is all about.
So, I mean, is it like a platform?
Okay, so it is an organization, and then we have a platform, FamilySearch.org, that public or people can go there to learn about their family history and about their genealogy. So
what kind of information do you get there when you log on to that platform?
Well, when you visit FamilySearch.org, you have access to a great library that stores information about ancestors of many people. So you can actually search for your own. Oh, everyone. I mean, you can find information about your own family, and then you can find information about other people. It's an invitation for people to go there, put in your information there, and your generation across the ages can all access it.
So what kind of information, I mean, do you need to put in to get the knowledge or the history about your generation, as you put it?
Yeah, I think the website allows you to sign up, and then you register for yourself, and then from there you can build your own family tree. So starting from you can add your parents, can add your grandparents. So it's like a opportunity for you to build your family tree.
Okay, right.
So you can have
then it's not like it's an already available information that you're going to pick. You build on it.
We have that, and then we also have already available information that you can also search into.
Okay, but what is the nexus between the Family Search and your church, the Latter-day Church? Yes, ma'am. I think you can answer that for me.
So the Latter-day Saints, the church owns the search engine. They own that organization.
Okay.
And they've made it available for all people. It doesn't matter whether you're a member of the church or not. It is available to everyone. It's just a platform for people to be able to, build their family history, be able to relate with their dead ancestors. And it's very interesting. You searching for your grandparents, your great-grandparents who have passed, So it's an opportunity for us to be able to do that. And it brings a lot of unity among families, and it builds this union and great relationship. You yourself, you have joy being able to search to know more about your family.
Is it free?
Yes, it's free.
Yeah, certainly. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints provide this as a free resource to all. And just like Mavis said, all you need is to create an account. Creating the account is also free. But once you've created the account, you have access to a lot of information. You can put your own, as you said. But supposing you and I are related, and you've done some work in putting our ancestors, one day when I log in and I search for any of them, I would be able to see it. So we're inviting everybody to join Family Search and build on the great, library that we already have, and it's free.
Okay, and how do you get started with it? I'd love for you to answer that for me.
Thank you. So we can start building our own tree, our own family's tree, as Mavi said, logging onto the website and creating an account. And once you get the account created, you begin to add information to it, starting from yourself. And so you start yourself, your family, and then you go to your parents, you add your parents, you add your grandparents and their family. And so once we start, we realize that we built a very beautiful tree that contains the history or the genealogy of our ancestors and where we come from. And as Mavi said, these things help us to build that connection. It helps us to know our root, where we come from and where we are going.
Are you able to connect with people if you log on to the platform, Mavis?
Yes, you're able to connect, and the website is very friendly. It's once you sign up, it's very friendly. It helps you to be able to navigate, to know what to do. And we also have resource people or numbers that you can call to get help, and so it's very friendly. Yeah.
When you log on or create an account, sign up, and you key in an information, does it come with telephone numbers? Do you see telephone numbers of people there, or it's just basically to read about your family history?
Okay.
Or please explain.
Yeah, so you don't see telephone numbers of people.
Okay.
I can only get information about people that relate to me. So, for example, if your surname is Sewa, for example, and you begin to build your tree, once you add your surname as Sewa, the system can give you an options of many surnames that have Sewa. And then you can look through the Sewa, and if you are looking for an ancestor, perhaps you have a pre-information as to my grandmother comes from, let's say, Kibi. And so once you put in Sewa and you see the hometown as Kibi, you can dive in and learn about them and see if they are the people that you are looking for. And it will give you the option to add. You cannot add anyone who is not directly related to you.
Okay, but how safe is the information that we put on there?
Well, the information is absolutely protected. FamilySearch does not sell any of the information that we get to other organizations. The whole purpose is to link the family of God, together. So
but if you say that you don't sell the information, it's one thing saying it, and it's another thing doing it without our knowledge. So what is the guarantee that the information that we're putting on there is protected?
Well, the organization that sponsors FamilySearch is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It is a religious organization, and we are doing this. It's a non-profit organization, actually, for FamilySearch itself. And so, just like in scriptures, you can read the genealogy of people. As the New Testament opens, it always talks about where Jesus Christ came from. That is kind of what we are building on with FamilySearch. So you can trust us. We are disciples of Jesus Christ, and we won't, use this information for any other thing.
Okay. Aside reading about your family history and knowing about your ancestors, what are some of the added advantages of signing up to this platform?
Okay, Samuel, do you want to take this since you are the expert?
Yes, so
he's the expert in it. Okay.
Right. So the benefit or the purpose why we are keeping these records is for preservation.
Okay.
So that our generations unborn will come and have access to these records. And number two, it can help us to know who we are and where we come from. And the world will be a better place if we get to know that all of us are actually related together. We are all brothers and sisters. And so the benefit is kind of endless. We are helping people to discover themselves, to discover their root, get to know who they are and where they come from.
Okay.
Yeah.
That must be interesting. How long has this? Okay, you said it started in 1894 or 1984.
1894. It's more than 100 years.
Wow. And what has been the patronage? Are people signing up?
Okay, if I would like to give you some statistics here.
Yes.
Currently in West Africa, we started in 2003, and we realized that in West Africa, people don't really keep written records. We are good in oral kind of records. And so in every family, you may get someone who tells good stories about the family. And so we started a project whereby we had people going down to chiefs, heads of families, to inquire about their families. And what started in 2003 as a small thing in West Africa, currently, we have over 140 million records. Over 4 million photos.
Oh, so you have the option of uploading your photo as well?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Photo of yourself, photo of your ancestors. And let me share a very quick story about myself. When I was doing my own family history, I got to know that my grandfather was the one who roofed Ebuakwa State College.
Oh,
he was
really?
a carpenter. And so I come from Kibi in the Eastern region. So anytime I pass in front of that school, the feeling is special. I tell people that, you know what, my grandfather actually roofed this school.
I see.
And so we get to know them, we get to learn about them, and get to build that connection with them.
Okay. So in West Africa, it started in 2003.
It started in 2003.
And in Ghana?
Yes.
So it's part of Ghana.
Yeah.
But what has been the response with Ghanaians like?
Very well.
Well, I mean, just like some said, what we do, because in Africa history is generally oral, we did some contracted interviewers who would go to, the villages and contact land heads and do interviews. So in Ghana, we have a very good response. Today, because many people are using FamilySearch.org, we are beginning to have a bigger database, but we've also been able to collect information from many parts of Ghana. I have friends who have gone to gather some of this information orally, and then they enter it on FamilySearch.org. So we have a good response from Ghana.
So yes, when you are able to establish, for instance, that I have a relation with Elder, is there an option where you can have a direct conversation with him? Mavis, do you have that? Do you want to answer that?
Yes, I think I don't know, maybe he can answer it best, but I don't know if there is a way. Yeah.
Sure. So if you get to know that Elder is related to you and Elder is living, of course you can contact him.
Yeah, but is there an option, like, any other platform where once you find out you can directly message them? Is there an option like that?
Sure. You can do that. So
on the same platform? On
the same platform, exactly. So once you get to know that Elder is connected to you and Elder is living, you can look for him, you can have a conversation with him, and you can link up.
Okay.
And I think what would happen on the platform is that you would see that you're connected by the same ancestor. So once you see you're connected by the same ancestor, you would know who contributed that information. And that is how you get that connection. And then you can contact the person because of that connected ancestor.
Okay, maybe you wanted to add something.
Yeah, you were talking about the reception of Ghanaians. I think, Ghanaians, we are very family oriented. So the response is very good. In collecting the data and, even pictures. We are able to get pictures, stories, good stories. And we are trying to get this as, fast as we can, so we can preserve this rich family history. So the response is really good.
Okay. Elder, any final words you want to add?
Well, annually, FamilySearch hosts an event called RootsTech.
Okay.
And this year it's happening from the 3rd to the 5th of March. And it will be showing on various platforms across the West African area. In Ghana, we would have it on GH1 tonight from 6 to 6:30. Tomorrow, same time, 6 to 6:30. And on the 5th, which is on Saturday, it will show at 5 p.m. We invite people to participate in this and also to visit FamilySearch.org and see how this platform can help them search their past and prepare for the future. Okay, Mavis, you? Any final words?
Yes, I think I will just add to what he said. Family history is very interesting, very dynamic, looking for who your ancestors are. And for me, after building my family history, the joy that I have out of it is, being able to talk to my mother, my uncles, to get this information. to be able to add up to what I had. So it built that connection, just as Brother Piakubi said. So it's very, very interesting. So we invite all to, go to that platform, sign up, and then try to build their own family tree. And I'm sure it will bring them a lot of joy getting to know their ancestors.
Okay. And Samuel, you?
Thank you. Yeah. So this event, RootsTech, that Elder PNT talked about, is an annual event that FamilySearch holds to bring together millions of people across the world to learn about their genealogy and their family history. So this year, Africa programming will be airing here on this very station starting from this evening. And we have a keynote speaker in the person of Azuma Nelson.
Oh, nice.
So Azuma Nelson, a documentary on Azuma Nelson will show, and he will be talking about the role that his family and his ancestors has played in his life in helping him to become a successful person as he is.
Okay.
And so we invite everyone to log into FamilySearch.org and also RootsTech.org to be part of this beautiful event.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, and all the best with your event this evening. It's running over the weekend, right? From now till over the weekend.
Sure.
All the best with it. And thanks for coming.
Thank you for
Elder
having us
Patrick
here.
Appiah Sapong is in charge of Area 70, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. On a different day, I'll bring you back to talk about your church. Okay, and Mavis Kaze Amfo is the organization advisor for Ghana Accra and Accra West Coordinating Councils, and Samuel Appiah Kubi is the Family History Operation Manager. He appears to have a lot of information. Thank you so much for coming. Stay with us. We have a conversation with our friends from Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital.